Hey guys, Thomas Cecily Jr. here, aka Mustached Tom, here to review the movie Alienate. Now, I came across this movie having no idea what it was, and it's one of these movies I was trying to catch up on. I saw it on a thing, and then I was like, oh, I'll check that out. So, checked it out, and it was pretty bad. The first issue immediately I saw in this movie was it's dealing with cutting, and it would cut between past and present pretty frequently, too frequently in the movie, without any sense of transition or anything of that nature. So the characters' timeline, the main character's timeline, didn't really make sense for a lot of the movie, even until the end, where I think I pieced it together where he was like trying to get to this brunette woman that he had a relationship with, and that sort of happens first, but then he meets like this blonde woman along the way, and that sort of happens after, I think. Um, and she goes with him to this place where they're supposedly going to be safe, but then he decides to stay. Uh, and there's these other characters that get sort of introduced in this movie. I believe one of them is his coworker, I think, and he's like doing his own separate journey where he saves a girl, but we don't really know the results of that, because this movie just cuts way too much and doesn't show the result of any of these things that are happening. So it's just sort of left unanswered. And there are, I would say, two good character moments, but they're so far in between each other, with all the other interactions being these like, oh, we're gonna cut to the past, but we're not gonna say why or transition back and forth, and it just really comes off as really confusing. And with that, the character moments don't really mean anything spectacularly. They just sort of fall nowhere, and it really hurts the movie at the end because the ending is these two characters that have so little interaction with each other finally reuniting, and it doesn't matter what happens to them because their relationship status is so undefined at that, still even at that point. I feel I actually ended up laughing at the last moment because spoiler alert, I guess, the woman dies, and then it's like, well, I don't know if there was like any semblance of who this character was, what her relationship was to him, in a coherent style. Maybe that scene would have made a lot more sense and been emotional and all that great stuff, but no, it just doesn't come off as any of those things. And like I said, there are some okay elements here. I think the alien design for what looks like a low budget movie is fine enough. Um, the weapons look okay, I guess. And it does take a scene. I think it like takes a scene from like World War of the Worlds, where the main character ends up in another house of a guy who's like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you at first," and then it's like, "Oh, I trust you," but and then he ends up like biting the dust, and the main character sort of slips out. But whatever. I'm gonna give this movie a 1 out of 10. It is just so unorganized, and like I said, the character development here is so lackluster that none of the story just coherently flows with what's going on. And this sort of alien invasion, there's too much going back and forth without establishing what is going on, and that really hurts the movie of being anything good. So that's my review of this movie. Maybe I'll do a better movie. Hopefully, something good will come along again. Until then, my name is Thomas DeSouza Jr., aka Mustached Tom, and I'll see you guys next time.